Guys, Spirit Doll here. So I wanted to make a video here on the topic of the Gatorade National Runner of the Year and the Gatorade Award and some problems that really exist with the award that I believe a lot of people already know about, a lot of people already feel and know, but they really haven't discussed or expressed in public about, okay? So regarding the Gatorade Award for National Runner of the Year, I need to say that most of my complaints about it are really not at the national level. Pretty much all my complaints about the Gatorade Award are all at the state level, okay? So, just to get this out of the way, our Gatorade National Runners of the Year, female and male, the female Miss Jane Hedengren from out in Utah was the winner. You would have to be absolutely insane to disagree that she does not deserve that award. By far deserving of that more than anyone else, okay? So that's really not even debatable there. She's a clear winner. I'm perfectly fine with that. I believe that her father is a laboratory scientist and works in a laboratory. People that work in labs are very brilliant, intelligent, genius people, okay? Laboratory scientists, it's always been that way. Many of which are of Oriental or Far East descent. To work in a lab, you have to be two things. You have to be astute and you have to be meticulous. Some people are astute, but they're not meticulous. Some people are meticulous, but they're not astute. You have to be both of those things to work in a lab. Okay, so either way, I'm sure that Jane herself is a very brilliant young lady as well and very intelligent. But when you have somebody close to you like that, somebody within your social circle that is a scientist and is involved in biochemistry, biophysiology, which is what running is all about, that's a pretty big help, right? So anyways, on to the male winners. The male winner, Charlie Vaz, he's actually opposite of what I'm about to talk about complaint-wise at the state level. So he did not win his state of the territories of New Mexico, but he went on to win the national race, the Nike Nationals, and I'm fine with that. He stood his ground. I'm definitely fine with the award going to him. Early on in the season, I made a trip to Albuquerque. I saw him run in person in Albuquerque at a golf course. I looked at his center of gravity. When I say center of gravity, I mean his core, everything from the belly button down. Everything looked strong, smooth, shoulders were down, and he still ran in the 15s at altitude. I knew that he was special, okay? So I want to get on to my complaints here. Problems with the Gatorade Award at the state level. As all of you know, the Gatorade, in conjunction with Nike, they give the National Runners of the Year, which the two individuals that I just listed, but they also give state winners, okay? And guys, some of these states, I'm really not sure that the correct runner was awarded the Gatorade Award, okay? So first off, we need to say that the Gatorade Award it's supposed to be the best runner of this year. Who is the best runner this year? Okay? It is not a popularity contest. It's not, somebody that did something last year or 2 seasons ago. It's not the runner that everybody likes. It is who is the best runner in your state this season. That's what it's supposed to be, okay? So my state of Oklahoma, I am from the state of Oklahoma. That's where I was born and raised. That's where I competed. And in my state is actually one of the only states, if not the only state, where the winner did not go to the state champion. Okay? The winner of the Gatorade went to someone else who finished several seconds behind the state champion in the cross-country race. Now, that is, many people feel that's unacceptable. First let me say that our state champion, when he won the state meet, his name is Noah, N-O-A-H, Noah. When he won the state meet, he set an all-time state cross-country record. Almost ran in the 14s. It was like very, very low 15s, almost a 15 flat. He won the large school division and set an all-time state record on a cross-country course. Did not get the Gatorade award. Now, the individual that did get that award, I have spoken to him at another national. I ran against him, not against him, but at a same venue at a national event in Alabama postseason. Very, very nice young man. Very, very nice, kind, polite. And he had spoken to me and kind of said, well, our state champion, he didn't run in many races, and still came out and won at state. And I said, well, he has a very good coach, and that is true. But either way, the runner-up was a very nice young man, and it's interesting, folks. Because why would you give the award to an individual who was not the state champion? And instead of the state champion who not only won but set an all-time state course cross-country record? I think it has to do with it's not really clear on the prerequisites for the award. Is it supposed to go to, who does community service? Is it supposed to go to who has good grades? Is it supposed to go to who competes in the most races? Because they're obviously not going to the state champion. Okay, and again, I have nothing against the runner-up, the young man. Like I told you, I have spoken to him directly. Very, very, very nice person out of Stillwater. Now, the state champion, Noah, I will say that I have never interacted with him directly, okay? But either way, he won because he has a very good coach. And that is the whole problem with today's running culture, guys, is these awards and this recognition, they're going to people that really don't show up at state. And everybody now is worried about an NIL deal, and they're worried about the postseason, and they're worried about, ASICS Nationals, let's go to ASICS Nationals, and then let's go to Saucony Nationals. Did you win Saucony Nationals? And nobody seems to give a damn about their state championship anymore. That is the whole problem with running now. That's the big difference. And, let me tell you guys, the kid out of Mustang, Noah, has a very, very, very wonderful, amazing coach who loves him very, very dearly and is doing what he is supposed to be doing as a coach. He's planning his peaking. He's planning his cycles. He's planning his development phases very, very strategically. And he's not just saying, oh, just go run every race out there. And if you run poorly, we'll make it up at ASICS Nationals. We'll make it up at Saucony Nationals. No, everything that the Mustang coach, Mike McGarry, does is very, very strategic. That's what he is paid to do. That's what he's hired to do. That's what his job is. And that's why Mustang has produced so many state champions over the years. It's not just that community's income level. It's not just the culture there. It's not just talent or a couple talented families. They have a coach that prioritize peaking at state, whether it's peaking at state cross country or the state track championships. Mike McGarry prioritizes and plans peaking at that time, and that's why he produces champions. And the Gatorade Award keeps going to somebody else. It keeps going to other runners that do not win state. And I don't understand that. And I think a lot of spectators and a lot of fans and a lot of parents and a lot of other elite runners do not understand that. And we have never been really given an explanation for that on why is it going to other people in my state. So, who exactly votes on the Gatorade Award? Who does the voting? Who has the biggest say in that? Rich Gonzalez, who's out of California. I believe Rich Gonzalez has a very large say in it. He writes up the synopses on every runner, and I think he has and studies them and has a very large say in who gets the award. But, people, that award needs to go to the best runner in your state this year, period, regardless of anything else. I mean, it's not about community service. It's not a popularity contest. I don't care if you set the world record last year. That's not what the Gatorade Award is. The Gatorade Award is who is the best runner this year. And again, that, like I just told you with Mustang and Mr. Noah and Coach McGarry, what they are doing, they are a very, very good representation of my state and the way that I was raised and the way that I was trained. But that type of training and that philosophy is from another time. Because in today's era, nobody cares about state anymore. They care about the other crap, NIL and postseason shoe meets and popularity contests and things that we definitely weren't worried about in my time. So what do you think, guys? What do you think? Do you think that the Gatorade Award should go to people that did not win state? Do you think that they should go to people that did not set the records on state courses? Again, I have no problem with the runner-up out of Stillwater. I think he's very, very nice, but it is odd that in my state they decided to not give it to the state champion. It is very odd and it's interesting. What is your stance? Do you think that it should go to someone who did not perform well at state? Do you think it should go to somebody who just showed up at a lot of meets? Who do you think it should go to? I would like more clarification on what exactly is the criteria to be the Gatorade Runner of the Year. We need better criteria on that. We need more than just Rich Gonzalez making the decision. Because I'm not sure that in my home state of Oklahoma, I'm just not totally sure that it was given to the correct runner this year. Okay, that's all, guys. Feel free to comment. How do you feel? That's how I feel. I have no problem at the national level. My problems are at the state level. I figure I feel that award was incorrectly handed out. Thanks for listening to me, guys. Until next time, I'm Barrett Dahl. I am born and raised in the state of Smokelahoma. I am Smokelahoma born, Smokelahoma raised. Best believe that. And I am rocking with Rock 100.5, the cat. Best believe it. Uh-huh.